I need a ratio.
Welcome back, I'm Dan Morfitt, and it's the final part of this Daily Rundown. Time now to look at some of the more unusual stories that have been making the news with Drew and Ian. Ian, still wearing those sunglasses?
Yeah, I like them. I don't think I'm allowed to keep them, though, am I?
No, but you're still looking cool.
Yes.
Yeah. Now, I haven't seen any of these stories myself, so I don't know what tricks or treats we might have in store for us. Here we go. Iran goalkeeper for Persepolis. Thank you. This is why you're cool.
Don't you need a prescription for that?
Yes, Persepolis. Iran goalkeeper for Persepolis, Sasha Makani, has been suspended for 6 months for wearing SpongeBob SquarePants trousers. Iran has strict clothing laws, and the ISNA news agency said that the penalty was for inappropriate conduct. The Iranian Football Federation cited Makani's clothing as one of the main reasons for the ban. It is thought the suspension also relates to a previous controversy. In January, the 29-year-old was taken to prison after pictures of him in the presence of a woman was leaked. Iran has strict laws against the mixing of unrelated men and women. Who lives in an oppressive regime, Sasha Makani. I think I was supposed to sing that like SpongeBob SquarePants, but it's far too...
Was he wearing them when he was in goal, or was he just...
I don't know, but I've been asked to sing it again. Who lives in an oppressive, weird regime, Sasha Makani. Is that better? Is that better? SpongeBob SquarePants, okay. Was he wearing them when he was playing football? I hope he was.
I do. I think football would be much more fun if people wore outfits and silly costumes. Can you imagine like someone coming on the pitch, dressed a hot dog and somebody's a giraffe?
Well,
it would be much more entertaining to watch it.
Was he wearing them when he was in the presence of a woman?
Oh my lord. Maybe she was his Patrick.
I don't watch SpongeBob.
You don't watch SpongeBob
I don't watch
SquarePants?
SpongeBob.
It's unanimous.
What?
I don't, you know.
You wear a yellow t-shirt like that and
I'm
you don't watch
vaguely aware of
SquarePants?
SpongeBob SquarePants,
I'm not
but
12.
I don't watch it.
He lives in a pineapple under the sea. Everybody was singing along at home then.
Nothing.
Yeah, no.
Absolutely terrible.
sorry.
Let's move on to our next story because Ian's too cool for this. And Drew just, I think, is past caring now. Do you want me to revive you?
No, it's fine. Just keep broadcasting.
We're now going on to the Gulfrazy. The future looked orange for a seagull after he fell into a vat of chicken tikka masala whilst trying to eat a bit of meat from a food factory bin. The bird was discovered at an undisclosed factory in Wales and then taken to Tewkesbury Vales Wildlife Hospital. He was plucked from danger on Monday and will remain with the charity until all the natural oils in his feathers have recovered. The vets who rescued him said they felt sorry for him and hungry at the same time.
I saw this picture. It's funny yet sad at the same time because it's just...
He looks a bit like David Dickinson.
He does a little
He should be
yeah.
should be presenting Bargain Hunt.
But he looks so... The picture of this poor girl on his face, he looks so indignant. He looks like he's just fallen into a vat of chicken tikka masala. You know, he looks so sort of affronted. How dare they? You know.
I'm presuming the colouring's turmeric, and I know from experience turmeric takes a long time to get out.
Yeah.
I was not allowed to hold parties at my parents' house for, well, years after that.
What did you have turmeric stain?
No, it was on the carpet. It was on the carpet.
Oh.
But I imagine that getting it out of feathers will be about as tricky as getting it out of the carpet.
I'm really, really cynical about this story because a bird looks a little bit tense, a little bit angry, different colour. The Angry Birds movie is out at the moment. Do you see where I'm going with this?
Oh, it's about the right shape for the yellow one that goes...
Yeah.
I see where you're going.
But it's not like it's advertising any particular brand, is it? It's not.
Well, Angry Birds is a brand and it's a movie.
Yeah, but there was no direct correlation in the story to Angry Birds, was there?
No, but I do now want a chicken tikka masala. I'm very, very hungry. Right, let's look at our next story now. 18 months ago, a plaque mysteriously appeared outside of Bristol's Children's Hospital. It claims that the giant coloured rings outside the hospital are in fact the 1998 Quidditch World Cup goalposts dedicated to the children of Bristol. Now, no one had any idea how it got there until now. It's been revealed to be the work of Bristol Uni graduate Cormac Seachoy, who died of cancer last year. The 27-year-old crowdfunded the magical gift and glued it to the wall in November 2014. Cormac's accomplice and friend said that he wanted the children in the hospital to think that the interactive art installation made of coloured hoops were in fact a gift from wizards.
What a cool thing to leave behind.
That's kind of, yeah.
It's such a cool
really
thing
nice.
to do. That's a really, really lovely story.
Always wanted to put fake plaques on walls, though. I quite what you'd commemorate, I don't know, but just not necessarily made up things. It's like go around the city putting up plaques to your own life.
Do you want to see the coolest, non-fake, but real blue plaque in the world? I can tell you exactly where it is. Are you interested?
Of course.
Comes and goes.
It is a blue plaque in Preston on the high streets in KFC. Because it was the first KFC that was opened in the UK, and there's a special plaque for it. And it's the coolest thing. People should go. Other chicken vendors are available, but this was the first one in the UK.
There's one in Oldham to the country's first fish and chip shop, I believe.
Oh, really?
Or one of the oldest fish and chip shops in the country.
That's
or
quite good.
something like that on one of the Oldham squares.
So chicken, fish and chips.
And somewhere down near Old Trafford, there's one dedicated to the woman who wrote 101 Dalmatians, because at the time, I believe she either lived there while she was writing it or lived there shortly before or after.
See, you watch the Daily Rundown, you learn a lot of things. All right, let's move on to our next story. Netflix and chill is the cornerstone of every relationship, cuddling up on the sofa to the box set of the newest, hottest shows. Actually, Netflix and chill's something completely different. Producer L, it's different, all right? But then, just as it gets good, your partner is busy all the time and never has the time to watch the rest of the show, just when it was getting good, so you're then out of sync. And then you'll sneakily watch them without them. And we've all done it. But now, binging on these TV shows might be a thing of the past, because Cornetto, yes, that's Cornetto, has developed a TV series, Commitment Rings. How it works is that your significant other wears one, and it links to the series that you're both watching through an app. And when the rings are in close proximity, the app can sense it and unblocks the series. Is this a good idea or not?
Somebody's got way too much time on their hands.
This is major scientists, probably some really, really
It's
clever
insane.
mathematicians and programmers.
I mean, but like,
Just an RFID chip in a ring, and the little
So
app on can't remember what RFID stands for. Radio frequency identification.
Wow.
It's just a little chip that can be powered by radio waves and then sends a message back. It's what's in your chip and pin cards, I think.
So this is a real
It's
thing.
probably
that can
really
work.
it almost. I believe that's how it would work.
You do realise though, Netflix and chill is rude. It's rude. Producer Al, it's rude.
I always thought it was. I've never.
It
done
is. It's not cuddling up. And finally, in the Thai tourist town of Pattaya, a wife sliced her husband's penis almost clean off with a box cutter after she found out he was cheating on her with her best friend. She pretended to forgive him and lured him to take off his trousers before slashing and hacking away. Can I just have a moment?
well, that rounds up the cheeriness of the stories to a treat.
Paramedics found the husband in the middle of the streets with blood pouring down his legs, clutching an ice pack to his groin and in severe distress. You don't say. Really? He was rushed for surgery at the Bang Lamong Hospital. He's not going to be doing any Bang Lamong later. With his wife in the ambulance too. But it's too early to say if he and their relationship will make a full recovery. I'm guessing no. The man is identified as Somchi, and that's all. Or maybe as the bloke who will be forever limping. That's a cracker of a final story.
Do you remember John Wayne Bobbitt?
So the Bobbits, yes.
But
They made a bit of a
didn't they-
career out of it
Yeah.
after it as well.
He got it
didn't they?
sewn back on and turned into a porn star.
Did he
Apparently,
get
apparently
an
he appeared in a
extension put
film
on or
called
something?
Frankenpenis.
An extension. It's not like a dormer window.
Well, you know, but like, how did you become a porn star just because he had it sewn back? And did
Well,
they
it-
add bits to it?
They may have, I don't know. No, because they only just in the last month did the world's first penis extension surgery. That actually has been done, but only in the last month or
No,
so.
that's what you want a plaque up for. You know?
And then another plaque underneath it for the extra length.
Oh, Lord above. I don't think this will be getting repeated in the daytime now, but wow. Have sweet dreams, everybody, of blue plaques, extensions,
Yeah.
and I will never handle...
Drive-through.
Drive-through and box cutters. Oh, right, that's it. Time to wrap up for the Daily Rundown. for another week. Thank you to my guests this evening. Ian Pattinson, looking cool in the shades, and Drew Tosh, looking cool for the first time in his life. I'm Dan Morfitt, and from everybody here, producer Al, director Adam, and everybody at the Daily Rundown, bye for now. Have a great weekend.